everyone! Welcome back to another stream! Pen? Yep, today hopefully we can finish Frames. At least the coloring and shading for Frames. I'm not sure if we'll be able to start Shxto today. But let's get started. As it was with last time, this will be a lot more of a chill stream. I probably won't do as much talking as I normally do. So we'll just be enjoying some nice chill background music. And yes, for anyone who is new to watching, I sound a little bit further away from the mic because it is sitting a little further away from me. I don't have a mic arm. Unfortunately, my desk does not work with one, so... Alright, let's expand the corners. Well, if I can get one that only requires it to be on the floor, or I end up getting a new desk entirely, then I'll probably be able to get an arm. But until then, I am stuck with it sitting just on my desk. I'm not exactly sure how long I'm gonna go for this stream. I definitely want... I'm not gonna end it until I get Frame done. Which, base coloring, it'll be really easy to do. It'll be the shading that's a little more challenging. I always name my files, layers, folders, and whatnot to keep myself as organized as possible. Not only, it just makes it much easier to search through everything. Arms are fairly easy addition. Yeah, they are, but most of them either require you to have an edge on your desk to clamp, or requires you to drill into your desk to create a hole. And mine's not a typical gaming desk. It's more of a office desk that you could get from, like, IKEA or something like that, so it usually has a computer on it and has the ability for it, but it's not really easy to add an arm onto it. Right here. Alright, now that I got that, I can... Now I can't tell if her skin is supposed to be a light purple or if it's supposed to be just a gray. I think it's supposed to be a gray, but the overlay shading is making it a bit off. No? Okay, I think it might be that color. I'll keep it at that then. Alright, so... pink goes here and here. That's blue, that would be there. Now I hope that these colors are also the same ones that she's using for the outfit too. Otherwise, trying to pick colors with a fully shaded reference is not easy. It's one of the main reasons mine is a very simple reference for my character. Hello. I hope everyone's day is going well. Okay, I don't think there's... Gonna have to color pick the horns. Oh, I should add one more. No. God. Okay, start at the bottom first. That way it's not interfering with what I'm trying to click. Alright, expand it out. And clean up the little corners so there aren't any little white spots randomly. No, wrong one. It would be this color. Alright, now let's try and get these lines on the pants done. No, it's that one. No, this should be turned, I believe, to... No. I think that needs to actually be this color in order for that to work. Or is it overlay? I think it might be overlay. Yeah, overlay. I think though I'm gonna turn down a little bit. That's a little too bright on... It doesn't seem that bright for the clothing wise, so... Alright. Shoes next. Thank you. Okay. Did this... Oh, it changed. Okay. Oh, from first... Oh, okay. Don't know why that changed. That was weird. Nope, wrong one. This. Hmm. Alright. That's that. Clean that up a bit. Okay, so the ends also don't have any color that way. Wrong layer. Get back on the jacket layer. There. Wait. Ah, shit. And that's what I mean. Okay. So... put the wrong color on. I should have realized it was opposite. Alright, that's that. Oh. Is that for the back of the jacket? Or the hood? Okay, now here's also the issue. I need the inside of her mouth, so I'm gonna have to look up some more references. Okay, blue and blue inside of the mouth. Yeah, okay, so the light blue. Alright, let's get rid of the reference just so I can see what I'm doing. Alright. Lastly, the nails, and then I can color in the eyes. And then we can... I'm gonna have to do the detail of the eyes. And then we can move on to shading. Now, if I remember correctly, both of the eyes should be these two colors. And I just closed the window too that I had all the references open. Okay. Could have swore I muted it. Okay, so she still has those eyes. Fortunately, it's not a very good image to get the reference to. Okay. Have to be darker than that. There we go. And yes, this is a very creepy way of getting it, but this is how I've been doing it to make sure that I get the eyes right. think should add scene to that. No, I won't. I was gonna copy it, but I'm like, nah, that won't work. Does... Okay, this needs to be... moved and tilted. I think. Yeah, I think there needs to be another darker layer using the airbrush on top. So multiply this layer. Actually, did I do that properly on this side? Nope, I didn't use the right color. All right, and now the final layer. The final little bit, which is the eye shine. There we go. Definitely doesn't look probably like the model, but then again, I have a very pixelated, tiny reference I'm working off of. So, hopefully that works. Like, it looks the general simplified shape of it. Now, I can move these over to here so they're out of the way. And now to add the other little things. The eyeshadow. And also her lipstick as well. Blur that out. I hit the pink, not the blue on that. Erase this so it isn't as too thick there. Now, what color is her lipstick? Would it be this blue or this blue? Either way, I actually need to do this. Select the area so I don't end up getting it into the mouth. There you go. A little bit of shine. Now, save this. I'm always hypersensitive about saving, considering how many times I have had something happen where the program didn't save properly, things crashed, and I lost everything. So it's always good to be a hyper saver than it is to just think things are going to be okay and then they don't turn out. Now, to choose what kind of color to go with for shading. There's a lot of blues, so I could use blue as well, but I think that won't look as good. Maybe let's try with more of a rose color. To start with the shading. Alright. Well, actually, first, let's see. Yep, that's gonna look good. Now, I think I've explained it. When it comes to the shading, at least for chibis, I don't really care about the light direction. I do what I think looks good and kind of does make sense, but there is no light source. Just because it's supposed to be chibi, it's supposed to be really simple. So I don't bother with that too much. I also usually don't shade in the eyes for chibis either, because I kind of like them to stand out, especially if I'm really proud of them. Like the one I did for, oh, which one was it again? Like Mista's. I'm actually really, Mr. Rios' chibi that I did. Was really proud of that. honestly, I don't know what compelled me to do the Ien branch challenge for Niji Sanji. As my friend who I was talking with, and I explained I was doing this challenge, said, well, rip you, I guess. And, like, try not to die kind of thing. But it may take me a month, but I have to say it was really fun to do. Oh, I forgot a little bit of a hair. It would be under hair too. Let's section it off and do this. Oh, wrong color. Yeah, the challenge was quite fun for me to do. There was quite a challenge for some of them, and I feel like I very much messed up a few. Like Ike's, if I could go back and retry, I'd probably do his hair a lot better. And it was my first time drawing all of them. So they're not going to be as good as if I were to draw them like a couple months from now, after drawing them a few times. And for those who are wondering, you can actually go and check out my Twitter, as I posted them all there. Every single member from Lazalite to the most recent Noctix, and whenever the next wave comes out, I will be doing chibis of all of them as well. I just might as well keep it up as a tradition now to do every new wave. For next week, I'm not exactly sure what I fully want to do in terms of streaming. I do have an idea for another sort of like indie game, and I may do a horror game. I'm still thinking whether or not I should. It doesn't look that bad from what I've seen. It doesn't seem that bad, and I will not deny it. I'm very much chicken when it comes to horror stuff. I don't like horror games or horror movies, especially those that are like mostly atmospheric horror, because that's really what gets to me. But I do like horror as a concept, and whether it's in like art or whatnot. But just the games and movies, I get way too tense trying to sit and watch them. I was only able to get through like watching like one round of someone playing Devour because it got to me way too much. Just, So yeah, if I ever do play horror games, it's probably going to be not as like scary horror games, or like it's going to probably be more psychological horror, as I tend to like that and can handle that a bit better than normal horror. But the one I'm thinking of, it doesn't look too bad. The art style, at least it won't be as atmospheric due to its more I don't really want to say cartoonish, but it's not exactly like hyper realistic like things like Silent Hill or Outlast are. You will never see me play those games ever. They're just way too much for me. There are a lot of other games, like, I want to play as well. But a good majority of them are multiplayer games. And ones that you'd probably really only have, like, fun if you were in a group with. It's kind of sad. Like, I want to. It's pretty much a common staple for most VTubers that we have crippling social anxiety or are not good with talking with people. And even though, like, that's an inside joke for the entire community, it still makes talking with people a lot more, like, harder. Especially for someone, like, when you're starting out just streaming like I am. I'm, like, kind of worried approaching certain people. Because most of the VTubers I personally watch are larger than I am. Way larger. And quite a lot of them have managers, and I'm like, that unless, like, that they have to kind of go through to collaborate with. So I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, I'm too small. I don't have really a whole lot, so there's no way those kind of collabs would work out anytime soon. But, like, because of that, I don't really know how to talk to smaller streamers, or, like, what is even, like, at what number at a streamer is it okay to start, like, trying to talk to other people. Because, like, I don't want people to, like, think, oh, I'm only talking and trying to initiate conversation because I want to grow in numbers and I want to get bigger. When that's not the case, I would like people to talk to. I would like people to hang out with, to have fun and play games together. Because that's kind of what I've always found the most enjoyable about video games, is playing with other people. The banter that can happen. But I'm so new that I have to tread so carefully, and I just have no clue what's okay within streamer etiquette. Some games that I think would be hella fun. Crab games. I'd love to give that a try. Friday the 13th. Even though I'm not a horror fan, like, that sounds like it would be fun if you got a group of people that you know. Same thing with Phasmagoria. Like, I don't like horror, but teaming up with 3 other people to hunt down a ghost, it doesn't seem like it would be that bad if I had other people. But trying to go in alone is when things become a lot more tricky, and also more unnerving when you don't have another person that can help keep you calm, or that you can use as bait for whatever monster there is. I'm kidding. Kinda. It depends on the situation. Yeah, I'm not sure when, like, at what point it would be, or, like, at what point it starts becoming more acceptable to try and reach out where it doesn't seem as though you're just doing it to gain traction. Because I don't ever want to have, like, people that I'm talking to that I'm starting to become friends with think that, oh yeah, no, I was just using them to gain a following. God, that's like, it's literally the fucking worst. Right over here. Okay, put that under like that. Another game I would honestly love to play with people would be Prop Night. It just seems like such a fun game. Dead by Daylight combined with Prop Hunt. Dead by Daylight itself is a very iffy game. Just because I'm not sure I'd be able to really see all that well and where things are. But... oh, hello! Thank you for following. Tippy Geo? Or Gio? Not sure if it's... Hello there! Thank you for following, and welcome. Okay. Almost. Clean up the tail a bit more. Alright. Just do this. And that should be... Oh, let me actually clean up this... the jacket fur a bit more. And then the shading is done. Oh, inside the mouth too. Duh. Keep seeing little spots. I think I'm done with the shading itself, and then I just keep seeing spots that I need to fix. Or polish up a bit more. And that should be it for that. Now on to the shines on certain areas. Let's do the horns. The nails. I suppose I can do the gloves too. Isn't a whole lot of space though for them. Oh. Ah, mistake in the liner. I was wondering what that was, but I didn't realize it was a complete mistake there. There. So, how has everyone's day been? I hope everyone's been doing good. I think I just repeated myself from earlier, but, my brain is focused on the drawing and things are going all over the place. And I could probably also get away with doing the tail and wings too. Don't need to alter that. She doesn't have a whole lot on her that I can add the shine to, so this means this will be finished up pretty quick. There. No. Erase this. That does not look right. What other games would I want to play with other people? As much as I enjoy playing Valorant, I'd have to say no to Apex. I've watched some other people stream it, and I can only watch and question, how did you see them from that far away? Because to me, it's literally just detailed pixels everywhere. I can't see a thing. I'd never be able to see an enemy from that far away. So it's one game that I won't play just because I know I will not be good at it. And it won't be very enjoyable for me. I've mentioned crab games already. It looks like a fun game that you could really mess with people. And whether I would be passive or very much a troll in that game, I cannot tell you. I mean, if it comes to pushing someone off one of the bridges of, like, King of the Hill game or something, might not be able to control that urge. It'd be so tempting, especially when you're equipped with a stick. That could also be just my inner feline talking there. Okay, I think... No. Clean this up a bit more. Same with this little area. And I think that's good. Now just lower the opacity. And there. Frame is done. Well, almost. I still, unfortunately, need to, still need to do whatever background thing is, the icon, and what to do. I could always do some sort of a food, because I know that Frame's sub badges on Twitch are food related. Some are burgers, some are pops, there's a Dorito bag. So I could do food. It would very much fit in character. Or I could do food and then some sort of an egg. I think I'll do food, but I'm gonna be right back for a quick second. Just gotta hit the washroom. So, be right back. Alright, I am back. And yes, I am definitely gonna go with food. Should I do burger? Chip bag? What should I do? Which food? There's so many variety. Okay. I could do like a simple, really simple burger. It's not going to really be overly detailed to begin with. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Close the line art. Another game that I would like to play would be Among Us. Ironic that most of the games that I would like to play with other people are ones that you very much begin questioning and gaining trust issues from, but... Oh, and then there's also Depth, too. I think Depth would really be a lot of fun. 2 sharks versus 4 divers. See who wins in an all-out survival. Though I know that can also be very terrifying for the divers, as some of those areas, from what I remember watching, get very dark. Alright, switch that corner so that looks better. I definitely wouldn't, unfortunately, play Devour. As I kind of mentioned, that's one of the games that very much gets me quite scared. Especially the giant spider lady. That's just terrifying. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, the horror games that scare me the most are the ones that you can't defend yourself against. So it's the ones that you just have to kind of sit there or, like, run and hide. So, like, Outlast is really terrifying. Like, great atmosphere and all, but God, it's really terrifying to try and, like, sit through. I couldn't even make it, like, 10 minutes into watching a gameplay. It was that bad. Ironically, though, I can handle watching, like, Until Dawn. I was completely fine with that one. I guess its atmosphere wasn't as bad. That, and it was also probably because of who I was watching play it. I know I found myself laughing more than anything at the misfortune he had to deal with. I think I remember he even restarted the entire game at one point during his playthrough because he wanted to get the best ending possible. And with there being no save points, the only solution is to either move forward when one character dies, or restart the game from the beginning. And you chose to restart it from the beginning. Respect to the dedication of getting that good ending. There we go. Alright, now let's change this color so I can see what needs to be erased. Okay, so of this, these little areas need to be erased. Same with this. And now with the top layer, that needs to be erased. Same with this. And this one. And now all of that can go together. Now I couldn't do like the neon burger, and I think I might. I think I'll do the burger in her color palette too. Just to add an extra little thing to it. Or should I do... I think I'll do the cheese pink, because blue cheese... doesn't look very appetizing when it's the color blue. I know that there's like... it's a type of cheese, but like... just doesn't look as appetizing. Alright, we're going to do this. Border effect on that thing. Or, actually I can make it look neon just entirely. Actually, no, yeah. Let me fix this, the coloring. I've got a much better idea. I can make this actually look like a neon sign. Do that all like that. Turn the bun blue. There we go. This is looking good. Yeah, there we go. Then add the color and line art. Oh, not quite completely done. Gotta put my signature on it. As well as a do not repost. Because unfortunately I've seen people do it. I've had it happen to me in the past. It's not fun. And there we go. Frame is done. Oh. There. All right. That's good. Got frame done in about an hour and a half. At least for coloring and whatnot. Not bad. No. Oops. Sorry, just stretching. It's always good to stretch out your body every so often when you're either gaming or drawing, especially drawing. Hands and wrists are the most important thing to stretch and move. Now, Shxto. Yes, time to move on to the obviously, yeah, the totally not sussy Demon Slayer. Or another name I could say, but I won't. Hold on. I think I will actually change the name of the stream. To Starting Chibi Shxto. Because I don't know if we're going to get this finished in time. So, would rather have that up as the title. Now, I had an idea for the pose, but I don't think I have the skills to pull it off with it looking proper. And that's annoying. I want to do him kind of crouched down with his knife out, like he's got knocked back or something. But... I'd need a reference image for that. And I'm probably gonna have to pull up one. Hold on. These are not at all... Okay, that's a weird-ass pose. The fuck? Okay, let's add pose on to the end of that. Alright, this does get it. Okay, this is kind of the idea I was going for. I'll keep that up just to see. Alright. It also depends which one do I want to do. Do I want to do more of the street tech wear outfit or his normal outfit? Oh, I didn't actually realize he was 5'9". Of all of the artwork I've seen of him, he's always short, but then again, he's usually next to, like, fucking Vox Akuma, so... I always expected him to be a little bit shorter. Like, I knew he was shorter than Vox, but I didn't think it was that tall still. Alright. So... head here. Body... slight crouch. Back. Also trying to do this chibi as well as not. Okay, so it seems like it's a bit forward. So like that. I know I'm not doing chibi'd at all for this pose, but I'm trying to get how it would look. Now the hand comes up here for it, but it's not how I envision it in my head. I want to have the arm kind of coming like this. To be honest, this would probably look a hell of a lot better. Like a fully done up, not just like chibi pose. So I might actually just keep this as more of something I'll do later. But I can at least... Oh, the thing is, I don't know fully how his knife looks outside of its handle. It's not on the ref sheet. So, like... I'm gonna guess it's like that from the shape of it? Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this onto like another canvas. And probably come back to that at a later date. But that's not gonna work for this, because I can't turn that chibi. Now what to do for the fucking pose, damn it! I had that pose set in my head, but that's not gonna work. And that pose that just came to mind will certainly not work because I believe that's against Twitch's terms of service and would be even much for me. Fuck. Because I always like doing a pose that kind of represents them or has something to do with them. When I did like Anna Alouette's pose, I based it off of her acrylic stand art. Sometimes poses don't always work the way I want them to with the chibis. Like, Vox's didn't turn out the way I wanted it to because I wasn't able to do the pose I wanted chibied. Well, exactly like this one! Fucking hell, why is it that action poses, more like action poses, are fucking hard to do chibied? God damn, you'd think drawing the larger body that's more detailed and supposed to be proportionally accurate would be the harder one than a chibi that doesn't really give a shit about proportions, but apparently not. Ah, what the fuck? I don't want to end it here and then have him start another day. But I think I might, because a lot of times I have to switch to something else. When you get art block in a certain spot, you have to just kind of take a step back from it. So like, fuck. Or I could do the one thing that I have open that I was going to do. I think I will. Yeah, we're going to take a break from this. We're gonna take a break from this, the chibis, and stop that for today. So, actually, I need to rechange the title again. Fuck. Okay. Sweater, hands, trend. Because I have this up. I've been meaning to do this. I unfortunately don't have a live 2D that I could take a still of and do it that way, so I have to draw myself into it. But let's open the ref. Close that. I don't need that open anymore. Alright. I've been wanting to do this trend since I saw it pop up on Twitter. There's a lot of other VTubers are doing it, so we can just start it. I'll probably, if I don't completely end up finishing it, I'll probably do it off stream. But just to go a little bit. Actually, how long have I been going? Hold on. Yeah. Almost 10 minutes to 2 hours. Okay. Yeah, I can start this, and then I'll probably, like, end in a little bit, who knows? Alright. The thing is, definitely gotta be proportional with the face. Yeah, that seems proportional. I'm gonna have to color in the nails of the hands just so that it looks like my hands. Okay, change to the other purple to get the nose proper. Mouth doesn't look right. Yeah, no. Not those eyebrows. I want the expression to be... Oh, that was not the color I selected. Nah. No, that's definitely not gonna work. I have a mask on, so there's no real way to, like, puff. There's no real... Actually... Yeah, you know, I never really actually tried to pinch my own cheeks before. And, yeah, no, they don't work. It doesn't work. My cheeks can't move. It's a mask, so completely solid, smooth surface. And yes, for those who were wondering, yeah, I am wearing a mask. This is just a mask, so no eyes, no real... Well, you can't actually... Everything's mostly painted on. How it can move when I talk. Easiest explanation, magic. Complicated explanation, I have no fucking idea. I didn't make this mask. I got it. So... Yeah, I don't know anything else about it. All I know is it's here to protect me when I use my powers, and that's about it. I don't know any other real properties, or where it came from, why it does this, or how the hell my teacher made it. It is very symmetrical, though, which is interesting. Alright. Now let's... clean up this sketch. Which, the nice thing about my design, well, my look being quite symmetrical in a lot of cases, I can use the mirror tool when I'm drawing certain, well, face-on poses. Aside from my front hair, most everything else is symmetrical. There. And oh, too big. Now, will I be doing a lot of trends that VTubers do? Maybe, maybe not. I think I did this trend because it's adorable. But there are certain trends that I won't do. One of them being the most recent... the VTubers versus IRL boobs. No thank you, I'm good. Also, I don't really... not really too keen on doing that. Alright, now delete the ruler. I don't need it on there anymore. Switch the corners here. But I think it is fun to, like, hey, draw your character in this kind of an outfit, or in this kind of an outfit like I've already done. Oh, maybe I should switch the bottom one? Nah. Switch those ends. Now I need to add the mirror again, which will be right there. Or, nope. Gotta zoom in. There, now it's mirrored. As now I've gotta do these. Well, the extra little hairs hanging down. Darken this. Or actually, nah. Back it up, that wasn't looking good. Let's quickly go to the sketch. I think that would look better. Yeah. There we go. Should also include my tail too. But like, how high? Something like that? Nah. Unless I was like laying down, that would be the only way it would come up that high. Because my tail is quite long. There we go. That looks better. There we go. Well, that looks really cute. Oh, nope. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, need to adjust the ends. Oh, and actually delete. Thin out these edges. Let's actually readjust this. Delete that. There we go. That looks better. Now delete the ruler on that one. Oh. Is everything good? Or this stream on my end, I can see it's buffering quite a lot. Is everything okay? Y'all can still hear me? Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm just gonna keep going. I have no clue if the stream is hearing anything or... What? Oh, there was a network error. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let me reload the page here. Connecting to chat. Okay, what is going on? Can't be found. What is going on? Okay, let me see if I can try and fix this. I don't know what's going on. Oh. It's a problem on Twitch's end. I'm going to take it. Shit. I guess I'm gonna have to stop streaming. Fuck. Okay, oh yeah, no. Hold on. Oh! I'll be back in a second.